Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager 5 stream. My name is Adam. I'm the Community Manager of Franchise Hockey. Not with me, as always, is FHM producer Jeff, because, well, he's hard at work at he's doing some stuff to get ready for our next version of the game today. It is July 1st, which means it's Happy Canada Day. It means it's Bobby Bonilla Day. It also means it's NHL Free Agency Day, which means there's tons of things going on right now. And what better time for us than to start off with our own draft. It is 2022. We had a terrible season. We went 33, 39, and 10. We sold off anybody worth value to pick up basically draft picks or something we thought was going to help us more. Basically, this year we loaded up. We have only picks in the first 3 rounds, but as you can see on the page here, we have 3 picks in round 1, 3 picks in round 2. 4 picks in round 2, and 2 picks in round 3. Basically, I think we have roughly about 7 picks in the first 70. So we are pretty set. Our first round picks, you can see here, we pick at 7, and then we pick at back-to-back at 15 and 16. So really, we're feeling really good about what's going on here right now. This draft has a couple of 5-star guys, including Matthew Savoy, Shane Wright, and overall the talent is fairly high. Hey, Tuke, thanks for tuning in. Happy Canada Day to you as well. We are looking at, just looking through the draft here, and you can see there's a number of 3.5-star guys. There's some guys who can probably jump in. We are going to get some guys who can play, if not this year, then in the next couple years. And especially being so loaded, as I said, we have 3 picks in the top 16. Then we pick again at, 38, 40, and 51. And then I think pick 70 is in there too, or something like that. So we got lots of talent here, which I'm really excited about. Just before we do anything else, upcoming free agencies. One of our goalies is, I guess we should take a look, see how much he wants. Well, he actually doesn't want that much, so let's see if we can put him on a 2-way deal, and we'll pay him. Let's pay him $100,000 to be in the minors, because we need someone to back us up. I'll still put him as a prospect, because he'll probably be happy with that. Ask for a response, and he says, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so that's probably a smart move from us. Everybody else here, we're kind of looking at and going, okay, well, we have some players, but some guys just want too much. Okay, Jason Robertson, what does he want? Doesn't actually want a lot, so let's meet his demand. But again, we're going to put him on a 2-way contract, which I know he'll be whiny about. But we're going to offer him $125,000 if he plays in the minors. And he says, yeah, that's probably not bad. 2-star guy, has some potential. Chase DeLeo, again, 26 years old. Not really putting up a lot of points. I think we're going to let him go. Hugo Roy, still at half-star, not worth it. Justin Bailey, putting up some decent points, but he's only a 2-star guy. Really don't see a need for that. Michael Spacek came in, played decent for us. What does he want? Not much, but again, I'm going to try and put him on a 2-way deal. And we'll offer him $100,000 to be in the minors. Because even though he played with us this year, I don't think he's going to have a roster spot with us next year. Maybe somebody else. Yoel Armia's goodbye. Nicholas Bernstrom is a guy who we literally picked up for 1 game. Tuke, I'm right there with you. I mean, if you would have tuned in right when I started. 5 to 6 years. Good for him. Great. I'm super happy the Jets are not stuck with a 6-year contract on him. I wish him all the best, but I don't think that's going to be something they're going to enjoy. Ryan Murray we talked about, but I think he wanted a bunch of money. Yeah, he wants too much money for what he is. So we're going to wave goodbye to Ryan Murray. At 28, 2.5 stars. We'll look for somebody else. Jalen Schmeck, 1.5 stars. Not really worth it. Dylan Hetherington can go. I didn't realize you had... Okay, what's Vladov want? Oh, he doesn't want much. We're going to offer him about 85,000 to stay in the minors. You're still a prospect, Vladov. And we might end up moving him. Hi, Gudu. Thanks for tuning in, too. Okay, so with that, I think we're kind of good on our who we made offers to. We have some movement here, but, I mean, we have 44 guys under contract. Clearing out some of those for us to actually make a move on some free agency might be worthwhile. We'll kind of see what happens. In the run-up to this, I signed a bunch of guys, again, mostly scouts, keeping them with because we put all these guys on permanency. So that should be good. And, all right, let's kick out this draft. So Savoy is likely going to Anaheim. And, yes, that's where he ends up going. Shane Wright. No really big surprises there. So what's left for us is the question. Okay. Brad Lambert. Like the name. Pretty normal durability guy. Put up 103 points. I think this is the number 7 pick. Anybody disagree? In the chat, you have about 10 seconds to tell me that I'm wrong. 1.5 stars. Currently trying to get to 4. Might as well take the Canadian over the Europeans. I'm not sure I trust quite. If they're there later in the first round, we can talk about it, but we want a guy who's going to be impact for us quickly. I think that's probably who we're going to take. Four-star potential guy. Yeah, I think he's worth it. Brad Lambert is our pick at 7. All right, we'll skip ahead. Now we have back-to-back picks at 15, 16. It's a current ability. Well, okay. The Quebec guy only played in 49 games. What happened to him? Hyperextended ankle. Not that bad. Sore back, broke nose. 3.5 star potential. Etienne Michael. I think that's... we got to take the Frenchman, right? That's... I mean... Unless somebody else really pops off here. Well, Cedric Gauthier. Ooh, look at all that red. That is not good. Only 5'9". Okay, so he's not getting drafted by us. Yeah, I think looking at this, we're going to have to take... We will take Etienne Michael. And then we can look at... Guy playing in... Oh, I don't know if I can take that guy that high. Okay, how about we load up on another defenseman here? I like this. Michael Carvelis. 6'1", 206 pounds. Plays for Portland. At 64 points in 57 games. Looks like he's pretty durable. Yeah, I think that's the guy. We're loading up on defenseman, apparently. Okay, where'd he go? He was right here, was he not? Ugh. There we go. Picked. All right, so now we're done picking for a little bit. We are now into the second round, pick 68. And now here's, okay, we got a 2-star, 6'3" guy playing Emil Jacobson. 37 points in 38 games. Looks like a big, strong guy. Let's see what his scouting report says. Likes him, isn't a guy who likes to change teams frequently. Okay, well, that's not bad for us. A fair amount of injuries. What is he's got a little bit. I like this guy. I think we're gonna go with the Swede. Unless there's somebody else really jumping off. That could be our next pick if he's there. Let's take Emil Jacobson. Picking the next human. All right. Continuing on. Current ability. So the thing is, we have some forward depth, but we're going to need more. Do I take Damian Gardner? Or do I take Casper Celine? The Canadian's more likely to not be there if I wait on him. Thoughts, chat? Okay, what is it? Paul Toilette. All right. Oh, I'm torn. $134 points. All right, this guy's scoring too much for us to let him drop further. Damian Gardner made the decision. Let's see if I regret it. All right, pick again until human. We have picked 51. And we can see... Okay, Casper Celine is still there. Wait a second. Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. A lot of 3.5-star guys left. Okay, we got a German guy who's playing in the queue. How did he end up there? Import draft. Okay, we'll take him. He looks pretty good. 48 points in 40 games, playing 20 minutes a night. little behind, but yeah, okay, we did pick Gardner. Let's take David Mattis. Take the German. And we'll pick until human again. And now, okay. Pick 64. So the guy we were looking at, the defenseman we were looking at, is gone. Trying to see where he went. Oh, there he went and picked 61. Okay, so he didn't go. He almost fell to us again. So that's not bad, all things considered. Mattis turned out well on my save. Okay, Tuke. Well, that's good to know. Do I take this French guy, Paul Toilette? I kind of want to take him. I'm more thinking I should save him for one more pick. Now remind me, what is our depth on goaltending? We have Drew Sim coming. Is there any good goalies left? All right, you're convincing me here. Sock full of nickels in the chat says take someone from Saskatchewan, gritty and talented every time. We already took one Western guy. I think the Frenchman's kind of going to be the guy to go here. He's just got a lot of upside, and I'm hoping I can get him to the queue. And we pick until 70. All right. Goaltenders will have to watch and maybe see if we can grab somebody in free agency who's young. Just because I can. Search by height. All right. Go back to potential. Current ability. I got a Czech player who's still not really putting up very many points. 7 points, 56 games. Thinking I'm probably going to want one of these Canadians. I guess maybe we should take Andrew Harrison. Plays for Quebec already. Harrison's come from, isn't in it for the money. Roughly a third liner in his current league. Oh, that's not exactly great. I love this. Michael Spacek is the worst forward on our team, but Harrison is even worse. That cracks me up. He's this long-term project. Of course he's going to be worse. All right, let's filter and only search for Canadians. And we'll see if we can find a good old Saskatchewan boy. Okay, my phone's going off here, so what happened? Leafs got Spezza. Matt Zuccarello joins Minnesota. Rangers are expected to get Arturi Panarin. Interesting. So we got lots of 2.5-star guys. Here's your Alberta guy, but he is literally on fire. Sock full of nickels. So I think we're going to stay away from that. Like, let's keep looking. Corey Klassen. Let's see. Good arms. Put up 73 points. Okay, Klassen is definitely a possibility. Luke Ringwald could be. You know what? I think we're going to go with Klassen. Gives us another center. 6'0". Can play a bit on the wings, but could probably turn around and get some there. Yeah, I think that makes the most amount of sense. Loading up on talent from the queue. I'm not sure. That might have been our last draft pick. Let's find out. Oh, no. Pick 82. All right. Oh, just 6-year term for Brandon Tanev. I just can't believe that. All right, let's unfilter again. And all right. Andrew Harrison taking out the Quebec Ramparts. Looks pretty durable. From Newfoundland. All right, we got to take the Newfie. All right. This might be the most amount of Canadian. Bolivo back with the Jets for $1 million. Okay, I like that deal. Yep, like that deal. Thank you for letting me know, Tuke. Yeah, okay, we got to pick at 93. Okay, then let's take a flyer on this guy who's been hurt, Liam Watkins. Torn ACL. He's going to be gone for a little while. We can see if he turns into anything. 44 points in 63 games as a 17-year-old in the dub. Not bad by any means. Or we could take Justin Cochon. Nope, not taking him because he's literally on fire too. Okay, let's take the hurt guy, Liam Watkins. Pick until human, and we are officially done with our draft pick. They're all speaking French anyway, Sockful. We are in Quebec. Still some talented guys possibly out there. So we'll keep a look. Overall, you know what? I'm kind of happy with that draft class. That was a lot of Canadian talent. And here's hoping we don't get fired, because we could still get fired here in the next couple days. It is not out of the possibilities. Hey, speaking of Brandon Tanev, he goes to Tampa Bay in this game. Looks as more or less as a salary dump, because they were getting rid of... They gave up somebody good, but they got rid of Dustin Brown. And all the guys we offered deals to have signed. So that's good. Gonna try and help. Okay, somebody remind me on July 1st, in case I forget, when we were looking at free agencies, to go move the ice to Winnipeg. He cannot have that number, so he's going to have number 77. Which reminds me, it is now time for us to go and try and sign some of our guys. Unsigned draftees. So, let's see. Our deadline is 2022. We have nobody due immediately. Oh, wait. There we go. The guy with a great name. All right. This guy might probably be on our team next year, William Eklund. He played really well in the queue. And all the... I don't think we want to sign Sim quite yet. He can just keep playing. Paul Toilats is too young. Alright, our first round picks. Brad Lambert. All of our first round picks might be playing this year. It's not out of their own... Oh, too young. Gotta wait till July 1st for him, apparently. And pick 16... Gotta wait for him, too. Alright, we got the contract offers into the guys who we need. I guess I can probably make him an offer. Ah, too young. Atoy Idiguchi. He's too young too. Of course he is. Alright, we'll advance a day, see what happens. I was kind of expecting them to bring him back. I was hoping they were going to bring Bolu back. Let's see. Sounds good. But looks like we're continuing to be good there, so that's excellent to see. And Keith Kincaid ends up in Montreal as the backup. It depends how much money he wants. If they were looking for there's worth depth defenseman than him. And who knows, he could end up playing like a very important number 6 role. But he also has played with Bufflin before too, which they might need. This kind of depends what happens with Sherratt, if Sherratt ends up going. Panarin going to the Rangers for $11.6 million. Wow. Okay, we're edging closer to finding out if we're getting fired or not. And we got all of our guys to sign. Excellent. He can have number 91 instead. Well, he seems fine with that. He can have number 57. Good. And good news that we got all these guys under contract. And Manager of the Year, no. Reach playoffs, no. Winning season, no. Winning percentage of 600, no. Or better. Finish first, no. Reach finals, no. Won championship, no. Losing season, yes. Failed to reach playoffs, yes. Winning percentage lower than 400, no. Finish last, no. 7 points. Put into coaching defense. All right, moving forward to July 1st. Now, this is a time where Duchesne ends up in Nashville. Not unsurprising. If you're playing, the June 30th to July 1st can be a bit of a time consumer because it is switching the database, is making the change, it's generating new players, and so it can take a minute or two as everything is transferred over. Also, players retire, so scouts retire, coaches retire, and so on and so forth. Duchesne to the Preds includes $28 million in signing bonus. Wow. Year by year totals are 10, 8, 10, 8, 9, 6, 5. Tuke, remind me when I'm done there and I can do something. Ooh. So what's the biggest surprise in free agency so far? I'm still going to say it's 10 of getting a 6-year deal at $3.5 million. But that's Jim Rutherford for you. Did I say 3.5 million if I said it wrong? I'm not sure. I like 10 of, but man, it's that's a lot of money for a long time. Well, okay, there is some retirements here. Hopefully it's not affecting us. So Jack Capuano has been hired as a Red Wings coach. Here's a secret I didn't let anybody know. When I realized I missed last offseason that our trainer had retired, so we played half the season last year without a trainer. Oops. Oh, we lost TJ McPherson. Okay, so we lost one scout. I'm not sure what he was scouting, though. Guy Charon retires. Okay, 2 scouts. We're just going to skip down here. And, oh, wow, Chicago has got a new owner. So we have lost 2 scouts we need to replace. Let's see. Board confidence update. Your objectives were to reach the playoffs, but you did not reach the Stanley Cup playoffs. This season was a disappointment. For long-term perspective, Kevin Fontaine is unhappy about your work as general manager. He specified the new object is playoffs. Well, we'll do everything we can. And just skipping down here to see if any retirements affect us. This is kind of funny. Scott Darling ended up in Florida in this game, and he retires. Much like real life. Paul Stastny retired. Corey Perry retires. Henrik Lundqvist retires and gets his numbers retired. Development report. The guy we let go is now lower. That's fine. Oscar Mole, Jesper Fast, Radulov, Kempney, Pitlick, Suter, Luke Shen, David Perron, Zach Parise, Roberto Luongo. Again, I love the fact he was with the Oilers. Finally retires at age 43 in 2022. That's just great. Looks like we got to start the year off right. Yep. Getzlaff retires. Kessler retires. Frolik retires. Tyler Ennis. Derek Brassard. There's a bad one. Patrice Bergeron retires. Carl Alsner. And we can actually buy somebody out today. One-time contract buyouts available in the NHL. Good to know. So if we want to buy somebody out. Should we buy out? We could buy out our goalie. That would not be the worst idea in the world. Okay, first and foremost, I need to go to the WHL. And go to the Kootenay Ice. So they're going to become I guess we'll just leave it. Arena of Sports. The capacity actually is, I can't remember what the name of it is being called. Well, I could play where they're currently going to play this year, so maybe that's what I'll do. All right, Kootenay has been moved. I forgot something. Western Hockey League. Structure. I don't remember exactly how this works. Kootenay is moving, though. Okay. They moved to the Eastern Conference. Eastern Division. And who are you going to move over? Moose Jaw, Prince Albert, Regina, Saskatoon, or Swift Current. Yeah, I'm not surprised Tyler Myers. Let's what team is moving over in the WHL? Somebody look this up really quick. Ah. Saskatoon, you think? Okay, let's move Saskatoon. That works for me. Generate schedule. All right. Hit back now. Okay, we're good. All right. Next thing we want to just check here is our scouting. How do I have a guy with no assignment? How do I have several guys with no assignment? Oh, all right. What just happened? All right, Alberta. I'm happy for Tyler Myers to get the stability. Would never want him on that contract for 6 years. All right. We'll look at scouting later, I guess, see if we're missing any big gaps. They were going to the central. They went from Central East to, East to East Central. That's hard to say. Seriously though, do we want to buy out the 4 years on Holtby's contract? It doesn't cost us anything. Wasn't like he played great for us, but maybe before I do that, I should take a look at who's available in free agency. Let's take off restricted free agents. So we could probably replace him with Tristan Jerry. It's not exactly a jump up. I don't know. I don't think we should do that. I think that's probably setting us up for a bad time. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We got it mostly kind of fixed. Nylander's fine. Holtby, we kind of got to hope he turns it around. Or do we buy him out? Like his stats this year were awful. 908, 904, 18, 23, and 2. He didn't exactly. Sorokin. There's no guarantee we get him. Oh, he wants nothing. But it's only a 1-year entry-level deal, which means we might not get him either. I don't think we can risk that. Oh, this is so hard to make a decision. You're trying to bring Alex Ovechkin in. I know he did well for you. I can't decide. Do we really want to risk? Man, he wants a lot of money and a no-move clause. Ugh. I'm so tempted, but we just don't have, like, Mason McDonald's 2 stars. Could do fine, or he could really struggle. What about Tristan Jarry? The question, do we buy out Holtby? That's the real question. Jerry wants $2.3 million over 3 years. I can't decide. He's done nothing for us. Is it the worst thing to cut him? I mean, he's a 4-star goalie, but man. Well, that's the big thing. I don't know. Where would we reinvest the money? We're only at 70. Well, I just offered Alex Ovechkin a contract for $6 million for 1 year. The thing is, okay, we're at like 70, almost 72, but we got a lot of guys here who are going to get sent down. He get drafted to come play in the CHL? No, too bad. Make sure we're budgeted correctly. All right. I'll leave everybody else off. Is Holtby is declining in stats, yes. But he's still a 4-star goalie. But he just really has not worked out for us. If we can do that, then we're only here once, so... Jeff is going to be so mad. All right, we have a compliance bot out, which means the good news is with that is we might be able to score both these goalies, because there might be some guys going after Holpe instead. Gudu's right. Oh yeah, go get Hellebuck. Yeah, that's how Jeff gets mad. All right, so let's look for some guys who are age 22 and under, not restricted free agents. Antropov, Daniel Antropov. Kenzie Entwistle. Be a guy who could play some defense for us, or some minor league. Let's see. Adam Geening. Offer him a contract to play minors because we traded away all our defensemen. If you remember, Half-Star guy's not going to do me any good. Do I make an offer? Okay, let me look here at our depth chart. So we have Diochet. 1, 2, 3. Unless I move Nick Ritchie out. Or who? Justin Bailey. Just shop Josh Bailey. Justin was the one we had. Okay, we can get a 4th round pick. All right, that's not bad. We can get Phil Kessel. No. St. Louis offers a 4th round pick. 4th. $27-year-old Nick Patan. Reject. Okay, we can get a 4th rounder from Washington, St. Louis, or LA. I'm thinking LA, we ship them to the opposite coast. So that's good for us. Do I make a play, though, for... Do I make a play for Forsberg or not? That's the question. I think the answer is yeah, we kind of got to. We got to win this year. And if we could get Forsberg, he would help stabilize our first couple lines or really improve our 3rd line. Trying to offer him a little more money to not put in that no move clause. And he seems... I might have just blown this. I guess we'll find out. All right, we put down a bunch of contract offers. Let's see if this blows up in our face or not. Advancing to the next day. So nervous. The Red Wings have signed center Valtteri Filppula has returned. And Columbus has signed Gustav Nyquist. Well, at least Columbus has somebody to play for them. Oh, Myers has a no movement clause in 1920, full no trade in 2020 through 22, and a 10-team no trade in 22 through 24. Wow. I liked him, but man, that is just no. All right. Jerry's got a contract offer from Detroit. All right, let's see here. We got some job offers. Iceland under 18. Reject. Can't do that to the Ducks. Or Serbia. Or Slovakia. Norway. Austria. Under 20 Latvians. No. No. Luxembourg. No. Georgia. Reject. Iceland. No. Estonia. No. Slovakia and Switzerland. Should I take the Slovak or the Switzerland job? I'm actually tempted to go with a world job because we haven't had one yet. Both are, ranked 8th and 10th in the world. Not bad either way. Thinking Swiss. All right, we'll go Swiss just for you, Gudu. And there was some more trades here. Let's see here. Jacobson looks good. All of our guys are going, yeah, we'll probably sign. Ilya Sorkin seems to be okay. Okay, Philip Forsberg signed with the Rangers. Okay, that's fine. So, Tristan Jerry, this offer won't do. What does he want? 2.53. We'll meet that demand for now. And Ovechkin signed with Colorado. What? Ovechkin? Come on, man. Now I don't know what to do. Oh, sure, we're going to get Ovechkin. Man, when you swing and miss. Ooh. What does Burkowski want? 4.6. The worst deal. All right, we'll offer Ryan Murray a deal now that he's kind of calmed down on how much he wants. And I just don't know who to think about trying to bring in. Oh, we're at 49 contracts. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we're not bringing in anybody else if all these get signed. Let's continue for a day and find out, I guess. Okay, well, we've got Tristan Jarry as our new #1 goalie. Ryan Murray signs. I'm assuming that's with Florida, Gudu? $10 million is a ton for a goalie. For that matter, for a goalie who hasn't really won anything either. Oh, we got Sorkin too. All right. Okay, so now that we have everything kind of half decently figured out, and I now have significantly more guys. I'm going to shop Mason McDonald. Only got 1 year left anyways. Nice low contract. Somebody's going to want him. I will manually trade him if I have to. What is this? Not a single draft pick offer. Come on. All right, let's see if I can make a decent trade offer then. Buffalo needs a goalie. Minnesota needs a goalie. Nashville needs a goalie. Philly needs a goalie. All right, let's send him to Minnesota because he's not in our division then. Ask for a 3rd round pick from them. Trade. And let's just take a look again. So that leaves us with 45 guys under contract. Some of these guys are going to get shipped down back into the minors, though. Ron Hainsey goes to Ottawa. Interesting move. Shop Nick Ritchie, see if he's worth anything. Man. Slater Kokik, lefty, right D, left wing. Wow. Playing him all over, huh? Reject. 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 37-year-old Eric Stahl. All right. Nick Ritchie's not doing much for us anyway, so let's just see if we can move him. Someone's got to be looking for a winger. Not a single team is looking for a winger. All right, try and clear out a few more contracts. Tyler Ennis joining Ottawa too. Yeah, that was rumored. I'm not shocked that it happened. DJ Smith picking up all the ex-Toronto guys. Michael Caravellis is signed. Excellent. We're going to give him number 55. Good. Now I'm just kind of simming forward to see if we get the trade things. I actually haven't looked at our salary cap. But if we're low and hopefully have some success, maybe that means we can make a big trade. And hey, if we can get some guys for some... I'm not giving him that number. You know, number 65. Number 48. Well, that's too bad, Damien. You're probably not going to be on this team anyways. Oh, man, I forgot all about that. Jeff and I had talked about doing an expansion on July 1st to try and create a few more easy wins for us. I forgot about that. I guess expansion will have to wait till next year. Totally forgot about that. All right. Both teams have accepted our deals. So let's complete these trades. We got rid of a goalie. And we got rid of Nick Ritchie, which brings us some flexibility with that. And we pick up a few more draft picks, which means we're currently sitting at $66 million, which gives us some good space to play around with, especially given half the guys currently have 30 guys on our roster. We can only carry a lot less than that. Some of these guys are going to get sent down, though, although some may play. Completely redid our goaltending with Sorkin and Jerry there, so hopefully we can find some success. And we'll just take one quick buzz here through. Hope he still hasn't been picked up. I'm not shocked by that, actually. Colin Wilson is available. Not really that much of a player, though. Neil Pionk. All right. With that, I think we'll probably call it for the day. So, with that, thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager 5 stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments. You can also find us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey. You can also come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, which will bring you to official forums where you can talk about FHM 5, out of the park baseball, perfect team, or anything else you want. I will do my best to get this episode up as quickly as possible on our YouTube channel as well. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you all again next week.